3.25. Hamilton 2.55, first number 4 National League 2-1 favourite, second number 5 Spygate 12-1, all 6 ran. Third race of the afternoon at Hamilton was the Nursery Handicap, the feature on today's card, the series final. 6 furlongs was the trip, and good money came in for the Richard Fahey trained National League, who's making his handicap debut, having scored in one of his 4 previous starts, and having been kept close to the pace by Paul Hannigan, was sent to the front deep inside the last half a furlong, and had to repel the late challenge of stablemate Spygate, who was outpaced 2 out, but flew home late on to force a fairly close photo. But it's a 1-2 for Richard Fahey, and the market got that one the right way round. We'll be returning to Hamilton in due course. Race number 4 in the card coming up next at 3.25 as a Class 6 graded handicap over the 6 furlong trip, and a field of 8 runners in opposition. They all stand their ground. Grimsdyke, a recent winner at Redcar, is under a £6 penalty for that success, and is the 11-8 favourite to follow up for Timmy Stabine and David Allen, who've been in terrific form virtually all year. 11-4 then for 26 Streets, who's also got the penalty, having scored in his penultimate outing over this course and trip on soft ground before finding Fairy Stories 3 parts length too good at this venue last time. The 11-4 clear second favourite. 6-1 then for Quana. Good support scene for Liam Bailey's charge. Danny Tuttup takes them out, but he's got 4 less to find with Grimsdyke on that Redcar form. 11-1 A Up Its Make, and it's 12-1 Absolute Dream. Same price for Peril of Qatar, and Ibby's Hollow is a 14-1 chance. 125-1 for Liberty Diva. They're all quoted for race 4. Read Jonas for live commentary at 3.25. Hamilton 2.55, first number 4 National League 2-1 favourite, second number 5 Spygate 12-1, all 6 ran. Third race of the afternoon at Hamilton was the Nursery Handicap, the feature on today's card, the series final. 6 furlongs was the trip, and good money came in for the Richard Fahey trained National League, who's making his handicap debut, having scored in one of his 4 previous starts, and having been kept close to the pace by Paul Hannigan, was sent to the front deep inside the last half a furlong, and had to repel the late challenge of stablemate Spygate, who was outpaced 2 out, but flew home late on to force a fairly close photo. But it's a 1-2 for Richard Fahey, and the market got that one the right way round. We'll be returning to Hamilton in due course. Race number 4 in the card coming up next at 3.25 as a Class 6 graded handicap over the 6 furlong trip, and a field of 8 runners in opposition. They all stand their ground. Grimsdyke, a recent winner at Redcar, is under a £6 penalty for that success, and is the 11-8 favourite to follow up for Timmy Stabine and David Allen, who've been in terrific form virtually all year. 11-4 then for 26 Streets, who's also got the penalty, having scored in his penultimate outing over this course and trip on soft ground before finding Fairy Stories 3 parts length too good at this venue last time. The 11-4 clear second favourite. 6-1 then for Quana. Good support scene for Liam Bailey's charge. Danny Tuttup. And we'll break in there then. Welcome back as we go live once again to Hamilton. Just still running a few minutes behind schedule for race number 4 in the card. We continue with a Class 6 graded sprint handicap. 6 furlongs being the trip ahead of them. And recent Redcar winner Grimsdyke is currently heading up the market at the price of 6-4, having scored fairly convincingly at Redcar last week, beating Chicken for Tea by a fairly comfortable margin of 2.5 lengths, justifying favouritism on that particular occasion. And it's just a question of whether he can reproduce that on very testing ground condition here at Hamilton. He has shown some useful form on soft ground, but these conditions are virtually bottomless, and will just stretch his stamina as well. But we'll soon see if he's up to the task under the penalty, because the runners are beginning the loading up process here. It's 6-4 then for Grimsdyke. Top 8 26 Streets, who chased home Fairy Stories at this venue with a 5 furlong trip last time, is next best at 5-2, carrying a penalty for a previous victory over this course and distance, which takes his weight up to 10 stones 5. It's a real welter burden. It's then 8-1 that brings in Peril of Qatar, who's been supported in the market from double-figure prices for trainer Tristan Davidson. Jason Hart on board that one. And it's then 10 to 1 for Quana, who's going the opposite way in the market for Liam Bailey and Danny Tutsup. He's got 4 lengths to find with Grimstike on that red car form. And as I say, is now £6 better off. 11 to 1 and bigger the rest as the last one moves in. That will be Grimstike to complete the line. All set. And they're off and racing. 6 furlongs a trip ahead of them for this Class 6 graded handicap. And well, the source of break from the stalls was A Up It's Mick, who's trailing the field early along with Abbey's Hollow. Through the early strides, showing plenty of early dashes, Pearl of Qatar, who leads up by 3 parts of length. Quana is giving chase in second position. They are being tracked through in the far side by Liberty Diva. Also racing fairly promptly is Absolute Dream, and not too far off the mile there is Grimsdyke as they move to the first quarter of a mile. Held up at the back of the field is 26th Street, along with the slow starting pair, A Up It's Mick and Abbey's Hollow. They're making their way past the halfway stage, and it's the grey Pearl of Qatar who continues to lead them in the hands of Jason Hart, travelling smoothly out in front, being driven the fastest Liberty Diva towards the near side of the group. Quana is beginning to throw down a challenge, also now being shaken up. Absolute Dream, Grimsdyke under pressure, but he's now beginning to respond. 26th Street from the back is also picking up as he raced down now towards the final furlong and a half. It's hard work for Pearl of Qatar, but he still has a neck advantage over Quana, giving chase in second. Picking up the far running wheel, Abbey's Hollow is beginning to stay on down the centre of both Grimsdyke and Absolute Dream. Plenty of chances into the final half a furlong. On the far side, Quana has battled his way to the front. Picking up late is A Up It's Mick, who's absolutely flying late on. Quana all out from A Up It's Mick. Quana will hold on from A Up It's Mick, who flew but didn't quite get there.